Thank you everyone. Yes, we are live. So the same thing. I have also solved only two problems in today's contest. Uh, how we are good to go, right? Let me open the live stream in my mobile so that I can view your live chat. Let me connect the AirPods first. So yeah, 1 and 2, me too, right? Same bro, same Manush bro. I have only solved two problems. Let me know how many have you solved, Anuj. First, let's go to the first problem, but let us think what will be about the third one. What do you think about the third one? Right? Let us just look at these problems. These are also easy, the first and the second one. Right? So, first one, unique middle element. Right? I'm explaining you so that there would be people, there would be students who might not have solved the first problem. There would be, right? So, the first unique middle element. Unique middle element, right? So here in this we are given with nums of odd size. Yeah, the first two are easy. The first two problems are easy. So nums will be having the odd size, and what we need to get is return true if the middle element appears only once, appears exactly once, else false, else will return false there itself. I hope you understand this, right? So we are just writing it as we need to have the count of count every element in unordered map will be better. Unordered map, return true if let me name it as MP. Return true if MP of nums of n by 2, nums of n by 2 is equal to 1, then only will return true. 504 gateway. Let us see, there might be some glitch here. So I think we are good to go to the second problem. Now the constants are also till 100, right? There are many other ways, right? As it is just 100, we don't even need this unordered map. We just need, let me get it with mid element. Let us take the mid element. Int mid element is equal to nums of n by 2. So what we'll do, for int I is equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus, if I is not equal to n by 2 and nums of I is equal to mid element, then we'll return false. Here we are not using any additional things, right? Maximum valid pairs sum, let me tell you how I have solved it, because thank you bro, I think there was much gap. You have given any contest or attending this live stream. Unique Vikas. It has been a while I haven't seen you attending this live stream, right? And let me know how many have you solved, Vikas. It's taking much time than So let me submit it. It is not taking any much space, right? So big of one space. And what is the time complexity big of n? We're just optimizing it. Let's go to maximum valid paid sum. So what did we got to know about this maximum valid paid sum? Let me tell you. If I have one thing, maximum, in the maximum valid paid sum, valid paid sum, right? We are given with nums array with size of n, right, and an integer k. Excuse me. I need to take I and j. I need to take I and j such that the difference j minus I is greater than or equal to k. Let me tell you. Let me tell you this simply. If I have a nums array, if I have some nums array, right here, I have my j. Here I have my I, right? If k is equal to 2, then all these elements, would come into considerations. I can take these two sum, I can take these two sum, I can take these two sum. But I have to take maximum from all of them. But how do I get the maximum, right? So if k is equal to 2, when will I get started? So I saw some 1 year student, BCA student, who did 500 plus questions in July, and his max submission is 14,141. What do you think? Is he copying or he is extraordinary? 1 year student, BCA student. What does BCA mean? Bachelor's? I don't know. But he solved 500 questions in July. Max submission is 141. Is it 141? No. I think he must be copying it. I think he will be copying it. Right? You cannot solve 500 questions, right? 500, even if you 141 in a day. 141 in a day? God, how can you solve 141 in a day, bro? Even imagine if I have 30 minutes for a question, for one question, 140 into 30, 14 3 is 7200, 7200, right? Half an hour, 7200 by 2, 3600. It's not possible, it's not even possible. I think he must be going to the solutions tab and just copying it from there. Don't do like that. Don't do lead code for the sake of submission rate and also the problem count. Do, if you have that thought, just don't open lead code itself, right? No use temp set, right? No use of doing that cheating. Yes, he must be satisfying his ego. You're true, Anuj, bro. Right? So don't do that kind of stuff. How can you even solve 140 problems in a day? Right? That too, uh, in my case, if I sit, for the whole day, Karthik, right? Karthik. If I sit in a whole day, I might not solve more than 5 or 6 problems. 5 or 6 problems. The two hard problems. I would spend 5 or 6 problems, the two in hard. But don't do all the easy kind of stuff or just copying it. Well, we can do second one by little modification in slide. Yes, bro, I'm coming there. Uh, Let me tell you one thing. I used priority queue here. I used priority queue. I'm thinking that we don't even need priority queue. Let me tell you why. Imagine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now k is equal to 2, n is equal to 8. When I come here, then this one will be available, right? This one I can take these two for the sum, right? Now imagine the same thing. Imagine the same thing. What I would do is I'm just moving j. What is the difference between this I and j? 2, right? So this one also comes into consideration. This one also comes into the consideration, right? Yes, bro. SM Creations. I think, can I know your real name, bro? So these two, wait a second. Let me, right? These two, I can get it right. Now, if I just change j here, sorry, if I just change my j to here, then I would get it like, I would get it here, right? These three. So what it is like is I'll just iterate, I'll just iterate j from 0 to n. As soon as j is greater than or equal to k, then yes, that's a sliding window question. But let me tell you how I solved it. Yes, it is a sliding window. I'm just uh, having the maximum. Let me tell you. I'm at j. I'm at j. Right. J minus k is this index, right? I would consider it for maximum. As soon as j is greater than or equal to k, then I will update maximum as maximum of maxi comma nums of j minus k. Nums of j minus k. Let me rewrite the code. So I did j from 0 to n. J is equal to 0. Uh, j is less than n. J plus plus. If j is greater than or equal to k, then what I would do is I would update maxi is equal to maximum of maxi comma nums of j minus k, right? And answer will be updated as answer maximum of answer comma nums of I plus maxi. Anush bro, you're not streaming. Why? Hi Anush bro, your fans are waiting, right? Maximum is maximum of maxi comma nums of j minus k. It is nothing but from all these I am maintaining something like maximum of all these, right? So let me tell you, let me rewrite this. Int answer, let us take long answer is equal to 0. Int n is equal to nums dot size. Now I have maximum. Long max is equal to infinite. Right. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than n. Let us take j instead of I so that you can understand it. J is equal to 0, j is less than n. If you have any doubts in the middle, please let me know. Please let me know about it. If j is greater than or equal to k, then maximum will be updated as maximum of maxi comma nums of j minus k. Answer is equal to maximum of answer comma nums of I plus maximum. We'll return the answer at the end. I hope it's clear. No, maximum is equal to maximum of nums of j minus k. J is greater than or equal to k? No. As maximum is in long, it is not, it is not in integer format, right? Again, answer is in long. Let me change it to long. Nums of 5 plus max is also long. No, sorry, it should be j, right? Nums of j plus max, right? How many of you have solved it in this way? I have used the priority queue or max heap. So let me know how many of you have solved it in by taking this maximum and this answer. Please let me know in the live chat. Right? Eventually, we'll go to the third problem. I hope we solve it using DP. Right? Why? Because I have got all the cases. You know, the code is very much long, but it's the same thing repeating every time. Right? Yeah, that's good, bro. Karthik, bro. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you so much. Right. Minimum operations to transform binary string. This question screwed me up today. Right? I thought it would be a more greedy problem. Right? I think I have to look at some hints for this problem. Question 3. I started J with index K. Okay. So yeah, J started with index K is also acceptable. And it is also more optimized. I like your intuition. J is good. And we don't need this at all. If J is greater than or equal to K, we are updating it. That's good, Karthik, bro. SM Creations, right? What is your name, bro? Let me know. Right. I did it using n square time complexity. First time. Okay. I, I thought n square wouldn't be working. That's why I went with the big of n. As it is 1e5, let us know your approach. N square would be like, yeah, that would also be running, right? Contest score will badly decrease this time. Yes, bro, let us look at my contest rating. Let me know how much I have done it. I'm not much worried about this contest. So it significantly decreased from 1934 to 1872. Right? 1934 to 1872. So time complexity exists. Auspicious. Okay, water. I'm not so much good at. Okay. What are you saying, SM Creations? Is your name is like auspicious, right? What is your name? Okay. Let us look at this problem. Minimum operations to transform binary string. Let us think about this. 1515. That's that's good, bro. Let me know how many months have you been solving this lead code? I'm at 1550. It's okay that to start there. Checked it online after doing contest. Thanks for letting us know. Shubh. Okay, Shubh. You can perform the following operation. So thanks for letting us know that this is a DP problem. I'm thinking it as a DP problem. So first time 9:35 to 9:56 in just 20 minutes we have solved two problems. If you haven't understand those two problems, the first two problems, any of you haven't solved or just slid into this live stream, please let us know and please do subscribe to our channel. Let me check how many subscribe did I get. Okay, 1047. Solved 350 questions and this was my 18th contest. Yes, bro. You will improve. Don't worry. You'll improve, don't worry. So if anyone is new to our channel, please do subscribe. 22 questions solved. Karthik bro. So overall you have solved 22 questions. It's okay. I think you have been solving consistently. If you have this consistent solving consistently, then you can. And also you have solved 2 questions in your first contest. Let me tell you how many I have solved in my first contest. Zero. I have solved only 0 problems in my first contest. So it is a great start, Karthik. Yes, I'm doing 1 to 2 questions per day. That's good, bro. Be consistent every day, right? So let's come back to our question and yeah, okay. Minimum operations to transform binary string. You are given 2 binary strings, S1 and S2 of same length. Let me tell you this clearly. We are given with S1, which is also a binary string, and S2 is also a binary string. If you have to, if you have to change, if you have to change from 0 to 1, you need only one operation like this. If you have something like 1 1 1 1 and here we have 0 0, then this will also take us one operation. Either how many questions have you solved on code forces? I heard it hard. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, bro. Firstly, is this question I used modified BFS on string approach but got TLE. So let us know your approach, Shubh, right? Let us know your approach. Let me check how many questions have I solved in code force. Much low. Might be not even 10 problems. It is much hard. I think here it will be. I used to give contests. 14 problems solved for the 40. Okay, 48 problems solved for all time. 14 problems. Past 1 year. One problem. How many years have I been solving? 2024. That's the first time 16th of June I have solved. Is it real hard? Yes, yes, Shubh, it is really hard. In this, I have only solved the first 2 problems. And that's the previous week, what do you say, contest, last Saturday. Shubh. I hope you all get to Code Forces and also LeetCode. And it's also said by one of my uh, neighbor who is placed in Google. He said that most of the people who are in Google comes there by solving code forces problems rather than doing only lead code. Right? Code forces and code chefs. These two are the problems mostly mentioned by people from Microsoft and Google when I ask them. Right? So let us see. This is, these problems in lead code are also toughest. The third and fourth. First and second can be solved easily, but the third and fourth one might needs some of the practice. Minimum operations to transform balancing. I think it's clear for you. 0 to 1 takes one operation. 1 1 to 0 0 takes one operation. There are no other operations that I can do. Right? So let us think in this way. 1 1 0 0. How many operations will it take for me? Any idea? 11 to 00 will only take one operation as specified. Let us look at the second problem. Second example, 0110. S1 is equal to 01, S2 is equal to 10. Here, 0 to 1, if I change 0 to 1, then I can change 1110. Let me tell you, let us think in this way. Let us think in this way. If I have a 0, 1, right? 0, 1, I can change 0 to 1 and get 1, 0. I won't change 0, 1, and let me make it like this itself. Alright, there are two possibilities at I is equal to 0 at the first or zeroth index. Alright, there are only two possibilities. Alright, now I didn't change it. Now I have 1. Can I change 1? Can I change 1? No, I cannot. I cannot change 1. Right? Now, here, the second one. I can change at index I is equal to 1. I can change it to 1 and 1, or I don't change it. Here, I have no other option. 1 cannot be changed. Right? If I have 1 and then the next index is also 1, then I would change it. But there are no other possibilities, so I don't change it. 1, 1, and I have 1, 0. But one thing, let me tell you, one thing. I got it here itself, right? Two operators, 0 to 1, and just changing the 0 to 1. Sorry, which company are you in? Not if you start with the 800 rating problems. Yes, bro. Shub, right? It is not hard, but in contest wise, we can easily get into the LeetCode scoreboard if we have, doing a match from 6 months or 7 months. In code first you need math and also combinatorics and many other things. Let us change 0 to 1 here. 1 and then 1 at I is equal to 0. I just change it. I choose to change it. Which company are you in? I'm doing in a healthcare based company, bro. I prefer not to mention the name, right? I prefer not to mention the name. Sorry if uh, right. I hope you understand. 1 1, right? And I have 0 1. So at I is equal to 1. If I have a 1, only if I have a 0 previously, then I can change it. But if you see, at I is equal to 1, I can change it to 0 0, or I don't change it and keep it 1 1. But still I have to change the first 0 to 1. I didn't attain it. Alright. It is not even the graphs problem. No, it is not even a graphs problem. So then again, if you see, it is not like at I is equal to 0, I changed it. At I is equal to 1, again change it. Not like that. I'm doing this again and again. There might be something hidden here. Let us go to minimum operations to transform binary string. Excuse me. Hope we hit 1100 subscribers before we end this. Operations to transform binary string. We are just 52 subscribers away from getting 1100 subscribers, right? Okay, let us look at some of the discussions. Topics will be our bi-weekly contest. Discussion was giving code forces, vibes. Was it from even about okay TP greedy? It is TP. Someone is saying greedy, someone is saying every operation fixed one problem and created another. That's Let me tell you what happened. What are the wrong submissions I have done? Look at these submissions. 1101 and then the same thing 0010 0111 and then 0011 like this 110. No, every operation fixed one problem and created another. Yes. Question number now doing a DP selection. What the hell is this? What person is this? I think most simple one greedy. I solved it with greedy. Wasted so much time in debugging through. Pretty normal in the same way, but got stuck. Maybe need to debug few things. Amount of trauma 0 and 1 can give is insane. You could have some better results. Are you guys literally insane? Like, what the heck problem are able to do this question and not the fourth one? Like, literally, if cheating was combination today would have been the winner. For this problem, I ended up least maintainable code average. Okay, so much in this question. Here is the greedy solution. Okay, I think we are going in greedy, but let us check. 110. I thought of greedy, but 101. What are all the things which comes into our mind? Double one. When you look at double one and you have 10. I think it's best if I started my iteration with I is equal to 0, starting from I is equal to 0. 110 101, right? What I would do is 11 to 00. So I would get 000 101 and then 00 to 10. How many operations did it take? Two operations. 100 101. So take all those things in these combinations. What are all those combinations? Let me tell you. 00 01 10 11. This is S1. What if S1 is 001011011? S2 can also be 00 01 10 11. I need to take 00 10 11 01. It won't be right. They both are same. 01 10 01 11 1000 1001 1011. Same like let me write 00 to 01 00 to 10 00 to 11 01 to 00 01 to 10 01 to 11 10 to 00 10 to 01 10 to 11 11 to 00 11 to 01 11 to 10. How many operations each of these take? Let's calculate 00 to 01. How much will it take? Only one operation. 00 to 10, only one operation. 00 to 11, two operations. Two operations or one operation? Two operations, right? Yes. Let me tell you, this is something like uh, I have to look at the right index also. 0 0 to 1 1, how can I change it? 0 0 1 1. So 0 to 1 and then 0 to 1, right? 0 1 to 0 0. 0 to 1 first, 0 1 to 1 1, and then 1 1 to 0 0. So two operations, 0 1 to 1 0. Okay, 0 1 to 1 1, 1 1 to 0 0, 0 0 to 1 0. Totally three operations here. 0 1 to 1 1, 0 1 to 1 1, only one operation. 1 0 to 0 0, 1 0 to 1 1, 1 1 to 0 0, two operations. 1 0 to 0 1, 1 0 to 0 0, 0 0 to 1 1. No, 1 0 to 1 1, 1 1 to 0 0, 1 0 to 0 1, right? 0 0 to 0 1. Totally three operations. 1 0 to 1 1, 1 0 0 to 1 1. 0 to 1 I can convert it easily. 1 1 to 0 0 is also one operation. 1 1 to 0 0, 1 1 to 0 1, 1 1 to 0 1 is 0 0 is one operation. 0 0 to 0 1 is also another operation. Two operations. 1 1 to 1 0, 1 1 to 0 0, 0 0 to 1 0, two operations. Can we write it in a way it executes the code, right? I'm thinking like that. Let us debug. Let us debug all those which I have. All those examples, let us debug first. First example, 1100, 1100, one operation. So example 1 passed. 0 1 1 0, 0 1 1 0 3. Example 2 also passed. Example 3. 1 to 0 is impossible. So we'll just return false. When the submissions 110101, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this index 11 to 10, right? 11 to 10, two operations. So two operations. Then let me tell you here. Let me tell you. After this, it will be 110. Sorry, 100101. What will be 00 to 01? 00 to 01 will be only one operation. So 2 plus 1 will be 3. I think this would work definitely, right? This would definitely work. Is there any other wrong answer? 0011 directly, 01, all of this would be directly. Let me change the code. Let me write. Let us write 00 to 01. Int O1 will be 1, right? Then again 00. Yes, can you code it? Yes, I am coding it, bro. 00 to 10, int O2 is equal to 1. Then again 00 to 11, Is there anything which I can make it fast? O3 is equal to 2, right? Now again, 0, 1 to 0, 0 int O4 is equal to 2. Then 0, 1 to 1, 0 int O5 is equal to 3. Then again 0, 1 to 1, 1 into 6 is equal to 1. Again 1, 0, 0, 0 int O7 is equal to 2. 1, 0, 0, 1 int O8 is equal to 3. 1, 0 to 1, 1 int O9 is equal to 1. I'm just making it large, but this would work. I hope it would work. Then again 1, 1 to 0, 0, 1, 1 to 0, 0 int O10 is equal to 1, 1 to 0, 0 only 1. 1, 1 to 0, 1 int O11 is equal to 2. 1, 1 to 1, 0 int O12 is equal to 2. Right? Okay. Now what I'll do for int I is equal to 1, I is less than n, I plus plus. Let us take I first. Int n is equal to s1 dot size. I would check every time if I have to check all these conditions again. So it's hectic. S1 of I is equal to 0 and uh, S1 of I minus 1 is also equal to 0. How many conditions I have here? 3 conditions like this. Yes, 3 conditions like this. Here again I have 0, 1. 0 S1 of I minus 1 is 0, S1 of I is 1. And then I have another same thing, something like this. S1 of I is 0, S1 of I minus 1 is 1. Yes, let me copy it again. Both are 1. Both are 1s. Now, there are different things like 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Got it. You should have stored these operations in heap, hash map. That would be easy. Okay. Yeah, bro. I think even then I think I need. Yeah, that would be easy, right? That's good, bro. Let me copy it and paste over here. Let me rewrite the code. Let me rewrite the code. Sorry for not doing it before. That's a great idea. Ordered map string and int. How can I pair it? String comma pair of string comma int. Can I pair it like this? Does pair need both of the data types similar? I think both of the data types should be similar. Pair, no, pair does not need to have similar data types. Okay, thank you so much. Yes. So let me take it as empty. or operations, where operations of 0 0 is equal to I think I need vector, yes, vector of pairs string count dot pushback first 0 1 would have 0 1 would have 1, 1 0 would also have 1, 1 0 would also have 1, 1 1 will have 2. Is it the same thing how you said, Anuj bro? Sorry. 0 1 dot pushback 0 0 and it is 2. Now 1 0 will have 3. Here it will be 1 and here it will be 1 1. 1 0 1 0 uh, 0 0 0 0 1 2 3 1. Let us look double 1 2 2 3 1 2 3 1 again. When you search and at it, it would be easy for you. You don't need to create a lot of if else statements. Yes, bro. That's a great idea for me. Double 1 to double 0 will have 1. Here it will be 2. Here it will be 2. And then 0 1 0 1 1 0. Okay. For int I is equal to 1, I is less than n, I plus plus string s, let us take s is equal to s1 dot string source is equal to s1 dot substring. Let's, should I take substring? No, right. S of I minus, sorry, I minus 1 plus s of I. String destination is equal to same s2 of I minus 1 plus s2 of I. So I have source and I also have destination. For auto destination comma operations in, or let's take operation count in operations of source. If d is equal to destination, then what I would do is I would just increment the answer plus is equal to operation count and change s2 of I is equal to s1 of I and s2 of I minus 1 is equal to s2 of I minus, sorry, s1 of, sorry, s1 should be changed to s2. s1 of I is changed, s1 of I. Yes, d is equal to destination. Then let us return the answer at the end. Let's take int answer is equal to 0. I hope it works. Okay, n we haven't int n. Yes, bro. S1 dot size. The meantime, yeah, 51 subscribers away for 1100 subscribers. Source is equal to S1 of I minus 1 is, let us just change it to string. To string. If I change it to string, these strings are always confusing. If length of S1 is 1 and excuse me. So yeah, we even hit wrong answer for these. Isn't it getting d is equal to destination? Let us get d and operation count every time. Let me also update if excuse me, length of s1 dot size is equal to 1 and s1 is not equal to s2, then return, we'll return minus 1. S1 is not equal to s2, then we'll return minus 1. Let me check whether I'm getting the destination or operation count. No, we are not getting it. Let me print the source first. Cout source destination, enter. God damn it. We got it as 4949. What is this 4949? S1 dot substring. Start with I minus 1 and go to this. S2 dot substring I minus 1. Yeah, that's good, but we also have some wrong answers. Let me also push that back into the test cases. Use test case. Use test case. Use test case. Use test case. If this passes all the test cases, then we are good to go with submitting the code. Yeah, I forgot expected one. That's where most of the people got wrong. Yeah. So what I'm doing here, directly changing 11 to 10. Nice for thanks. I said this too early, I guess. Lol. I got a wrong answer. 11 to 10. I changed it 11 to 10, but we have to, we have to save this one for the right one. We need to save that one for the, instead of using it for the left one, we need to save it for the right one. Right? How we can do it? There might be some case. I hope we can go it with the hints. Okay, tips for the -1 case is much simpler than first one. You only need to identify whether there is a 1 in S1 that can never be eliminated. selected because it can participate in 1100. This observation lately. What I did during contest. I think did you do the same thing, bro? Do the same. You can try this. Solve it from left in first iteration. Start it from left and solve it from right in the second iteration. Okay. Okay, you are saying that then return the minimum among both operations. Might work. It might work. But let us see. Let us see. You just have to change this only, right? Only change this. I is equal to n minus 1. I is greater than or equal to 0. I is not n minus 1. I is equal to n minus 2. I minus minus substring I to 2. String I to 2. Source destination count. Answer 2. Let's take answer 2. Let us take S11 for first operation. S21 S21. String S11 is equal to S1, S21 is equal to S2. S22 will also be equal to. That's a great idea, bro. If S12 is equal to S22, then let the answer will be minimum of answer, comma answer 2. So S11 is equal to S21. Let answer be int max and int answer 1 is 0. Answer 2 is equal to 0. No. Answer 1 is 0. Answer 2 is also 0. Where did I go wrong here? S11, S21, S12, S2. Why? Because we only update the answer only when we have changed it, right? There might be a case where we might not change a 1, or when we might not change a single character at the end or at the beginning. We might not change it. Then we cannot consider that answer, right? I forgot to mention it in the previous approach, right? I hope you understand it. That's why we are using that. S11 is equal to S22. S11, S22, as you know, S1, the copy of S1 and S2. So from left to right, that's why I'm using this S11 and S21. But there is this runtime error occurring every time. 101100. Let us check. So, so it is stopping at a point. Not at this point. Not at this point. Here. It is stopping here. I come up to I is equal to n minus 2. I is greater than or is equal to 0. I minus minus. N minus 1. N minus 2. S1 to dot substring. S2 to dot substring. I come to operations of source. But why isn't it addition of 2 overflow? Answer 2 plus is equal to operation count. I guess my solution made it little complex for solution. Can we check the hints from solutions? Let us look at the description, but I think we solving after finishing the wonders for the problem. I ended up writing the least meta handle e exact character match and 0. Yes, I knew this. I wrote it also, but got the same version, but not. I just saw that video is working. Exact character match and 0-bit transformation. Let it be 00 to 01. That's what I wrote. 112 231 same 231 231 again 122 122 yeah 122 same exactly same thing, but how do you get the solved after a minute? Just had to write one line. What's the last case? Please greedy. I was trying a deep output, solved it in the last 30 seconds. Day by day, lead could become true for the of course, we first go with greedy and contract rate, such as current answer depends on future states. If you succeed to prove it wrong, then move for DP. Else critic. Now whole game is about how fast can you prove it wrong or right. Works well for me in some cases. Imagine passing. My DP solutions and all time where DP has even found. This should work actually. This should work actually. 1 1 whatever. I'm just looking at the solution. We are just 50% solution. And two binary statements of same length change. Okay, we know that. Creating a one is cheap and local. Operation one flips a single 0 to 1 anyway for cost one. Destroying a one is expensive. I took the AirPods but didn't connect it. Showing 1 is expensive and non-local. Operation 2 only fires on a pair of adjacent ones and it erases both of them at once. Enter a field leaves at the position where S has a 1 but T wants a 0, the extra ones. You can never delete a lone 1 by itself, must die together with a 1 sitting right next to it. That neighbor is either already a 1 or you must first spend an operation to create one. That single fact, a 1 can only be removed alongside an adjacent one, drives the whole greeting. Sweep left to right, fix each position, and whenever one grab the cheapest available partner. Scan inside 0 to 1 left to right in the environment that everything left of I already matches Teach position only a few situations. Already correct. Skip it. Need 1. Have 0. Apply operation on cost 1. Need 0. Have 1. S of 1 is equal to 1 and T of 1 is equal to 0. Destroy this one with never. Cheapest partner first. Right number is 1. First operation 2 on I plus 1. Both become 0. Cost 1 and I plus 1 is simply handled by the next iteration. Case to case. Simply 1 and 0. 1 1. Okay. Left neighbor is 1. It must equal Ti minus 1 is equal to 1 since it is already fixed. It must since it is already fixed. Fire operation 2 on I minus 1 I. Then rebuild the neighbor with operation 1. Cost 2. Excuse me. 0 neighbor right. Else left. First standard neighbor into 1. Then fire operation 2 to clear both. Then restore the neighbor to its target. Cost 2 plus 1 if the neighbor must finish as 1. What is he saying is for int I is equal to 0, I is less than ni plus plus. I have int cost is equal to 0, n is equal to s1 dot size. First, if s1 of I is equal to s2 of I, continue. Don't do anything. Else if I can write if I don't like this else if things. Need 1 s2 of I is equal to 1. Have 0, right? Have 0 s1 of I is equal to 0. It will be directly 0, right? If not, it will be continued. Okay. Apply operation on cost 1. Cost plus plus. Here also continue. If need 0, have 1 s2 of I is equal to 0. Have 1 s1 of I is equal to 1. Right neighbor is 1. If s1 of I plus 1 is equal to 1. Fire operation 2. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what we are doing here. S1 of S1 of I is 0. Right neighbor is, it should be 1. Have 1 have 1. Need 0. Need 0. Have 1. I need 0, but I have 1. Right? Right neighbor is 1. S1 of I plus 1 is 1. First operation 2. Okay. Need 0, have 1. Right neighbor is 1. First operation 2 on I plus 1. Both become 0. 0, 0. So 0 and 0 are cost 1, and I plus 1 is simply handled by the next iteration. If it is 0, do nothing. 0, 1. Okay, that's a great idea. Cost plus plus. Continue. Left neighbor is 1. 1, but here it is 1. 1, 1. It will be also it will already be changed to 1 here, right? Needed 0. No need of this thing. 1 and 0. How do I change it? Change both of them to 0, 0. Right? Change both of them to 0, 0. Since it is already first fire operation 2 on I minus 1 I, then reveal the left neighbor with operation 1. So 0 and 0 already match 1, 0. Then 0 and 1 will be changed like 1, 0. So operations will be 2. I didn't get it, bro. Freelancing 1. Let me check your comment. Hi. Hi, bro. Freelancing 1. Free learning 1. Okay. Free learning 1. Hi, how are you? Let me know your real name. So we just need 51 more subscribers to get 1100, 1100 subscribers. Right. So that's a great idea. Else, if s1 of I minus 1 is equal to 1, then cost plus is equal to 2, and continue. Why? Because I'm changing 1 1 to 0, 0 and then 0 0 to 1 0. Left neighbor is a 0 neighbor, right, else left. First turn that neighbor into 1. Operation. Nope. Now you need only 50 subscribers. Oh, thank you, bro. If you have subscriber and you didn't update, thank you very much. Didn't get updated, but it's okay. Free learning 1. Let me know your name, bro. If 1 to 0 as 1, having 1 as 2 is having 0. Now, right, else first turn that neighbor into 1. What if the right is 0? Then change it to 1, 1, then 0, 0. Right. So it would cost us 2 operations. Right. Now 0, 1. This would be changed to 1, 1. Rohit. Hi, Rohit. Thanks for attending this live session. And we'll be having the tomorrow's live session, weekly contest live session. Don't forget to attend that live session. Right. Okay. So imagine if it is the right neighbor is 0, then we can do something. If the left neighbor is 0 and we have 1 like this, the left neighbor is 0 and then 0. Now 1 1, then this 1 1 to 0 0, and then 0 0 to 1 0. How many operations? 1 2 3. Left neighbor is 0 and is having 1 1 1 and then 0 0. Right. So else if left neighbor is 0, s1 of I minus 1 is equal to 0, and if s2 of I minus 1 is equal to 1 is equal to 1 0 1 1 0, then answer will be incremented, answer plus is equal to 3. But one thing we are forgetting every time is s1 of I is equal to s2 of I. S1 of I is equal to S2 of I. Same thing here. S1 of I is equal to S2 of I. Same here. S1 of I is equal to S2 of I. Then S2 of I minus 1 is equal to 1. Answer plus is equal to 3. Then continue. And also S1 of I is equal to S2 of I. Else if S2 of I minus 1 is equal to 0, then we just need two operations. Answer plus is equal to 2. Continue. Here also S1 of I is equal to S2 of I. Return answer at the end. Return answer. We forget to initialize the answer itself. Sorry. S1 dot size is equal to 1. Return S1 is equal to S2. We got a wrong answer. I have something wrong here. What did we do wrong? First path. Dice 0. S of I is equal to T of I. Continue. Yes. S of I is equal to 0. S of I is equal to 1. Answer, sorry, cost or answer? Cost, right? It should be cost. Sorry. Cost, cost. That's why I'm getting something wrong. Let us see. Cost everywhere. Cost, cost, cost. Now this would come only when if I plus 1 is less than n and s1 of I plus 1 is equal to 1. This condition. Can't solve it. So we'll end this live session here itself, but come up with the correct approach. Right, I can understand it, but cannot able to solve this problem. Yes, bro. Thank you so much, Amish. And good night, everyone. It's already 11 p.m. We'll meet you tomorrow again in weekly contest. I think there is a weekly contest 509. So thank you, everyone. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe. So that's it for today. And if you have any doubts, please let me know. Harsh bro, thank you for attending this live session. Free learning one. Rohit, thank you very much for attending this live session. We'll be ending this live session in just 6 minutes. We were able to solve the first two problems, but the only thing which didn't we solve is the third problem, right? Excuse me, right? So we'll meet again tomorrow. Still, we have 5 more minutes till we end this live. YEET contest over. Yes, bro, contest is already over at 9:30 p.m. I started the live in 9:35 p.m. Contest over. I think you are from Hyderabad or Telangana. Please let me know where are you from. Yet HZ9 TJ. Every Saturday 9:35 ki start. No, not like that. Bi-weekly contest. Every Sunday at 9:35 a.m. There will be weekly contest every Sunday. There, uh, there you can attend the live session every Sunday at 9:35 a.m. There you can meet me every Sunday. There will be a weekly contest in LeetCode. You can learn coding or DSA there. Telangana by where are you from in Telangana? Hyderabad. Or which place are you from? Right, please let me know. And what is your name? I am also from Telangana. Right. So every Sunday at 9:35 a.m. there will be a LeetCode weekly contest. This bi-weekly contest is nothing but if I have contest today, then there will be contest after 2 weeks. Kompally, okay. Great, bro, great. So attend the live sessions every time, and if you have any doubts about DSA, and let me know your name. YEET. You're from Kompally, right? That's a good one. It's after many times that someone have come to our live session from Telangana. I'm getting started like I just completed 50th rookie. Okay, that's a great start. And are you in college or are you already graduated? Right. Are you already graduated? Let me write it again. LeetCode Weekly Contest. LeetCode Weekly Contest. Weekly Contest. Live stream. I'm not doing these live streams when the contest is running. There is a reason for that. Because if I explain you the problems or give you the hints of those problems, if someone have looked into the code or the algorithm or the hint, then I'm just helping them. It's like giving answers to those who are writing an exam, right? I'm in college, final year started right now, interning with a startup. That's great, bro. That's great. And congratulations for doing your internship in a startup. All right, that's great. And which college are you from? I'm from MJIT college. I'm also fourth year, last year. Completed this. What do you think? What do you say this? Completed my BTech. I'm okay with development and deployment, but weak in DSA. Understand it, bro. Understand it. Let me tell you, search for this Instagram. Instagram, you can start RSS11. There you can find my profile. There will be a roadmap. Go and check it. Go and check it. And in 2 or 3 days, I will upload a patterns roadmap. A patterns roadmap, which will clearly give you the patterns that are hidden. It's unpaid. Okay. It you know it really hurts. Right? They are taking our work but aren't giving us money. in return. What they aren't paying us for the hard work we do. Most of the startups are doing these things. I hope I hope that this trend doesn't continue, right? Most of the graduate, most of the people or the students who are in colleges. Yeah, I have completed my BTech, bro. I'll get my certificates in July 31st, right? Friday, July 31st. So, is there any other thing which I have missed? And you didn't tell me your name and college, right? And it's okay, I can understand if you don't want to. Good, GG, bro, congrats. GG, GG, what does GG means? I don't know. So, whatever it is. Sai from Mallareddy University. Yes, bro. Okay, that's great to listen. And I think you also received your certificates from your BTech. GG बोले तो good game होता है man. Okay, bro. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much, bro. Good game. Thank you very much. So, I hope it's time to leave. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, Sai from Mallareddy University, right? You can also subscribe. No, I just entered fourth year. Okay, that's okay, right? That's okay. One more year I have, yeah. That's great. You still have time. You can invest your time, Sai. So yes, I think it's time to leave. Everyone, good night and be prepared for tomorrow's contest, weekly contest. Right. So okay then, we'll be ending this live contest. Thank you everyone for attending this live contest. Thank you very much. Bye and good night. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Good night, everyone.